Hey, happy Friday, y'all. So, I'm a little sunburnt because yesterday we had some sun and I foolishly didn't have any sunscreen because, in case you don't know, sunscreen expires. So you can't use last year's sunscreen, alright? Go buy some sunscreen. You don't want wrinkles like I have because of bad sun. Anyhow, I've been digging out the daylily bed. You see, I foolishly planted these daylilies without actually preparing the bed. Why? Why did I do this, you ask? Well, these daylilies were gifted to me by a wonderful lady named Carol. She's actually given me rocks too, but anyhow, she gave me these daylilies. And she gave them to me in January. It was like the middle of January. She asked me to come over, and I went over to her house, and I dug them out, and they already had little bits of green coming out of them, so they were already starting to grow in January. But I dug them out, I brought them home. My husband rented one of those pole digger things, and I just put a bunch of holes in the ground, I stuck the daylilies in, I packed them in, and I said, peace. Because it's cold, y'all. It was January. And then, very shortly after I put them in the ground, it snowed. And it snowed so much, you couldn't even see the daylilies anymore. We had I think it was 20 inches total. I can't remember. But it was a lot of snow. It was so much that the poor dogs couldn't find anywhere to poop. We had to go out and stomp down the snow to make little pooping areas for them. But anyhow, that's why I did this. Okay? And now, I've been digging all the grass and clover out. See, the idea was I'd put them in the ground in January, and then right as spring started, right as the grass started waking up and everything, I'd put down mulch and compost and everything would be fine, but that didn't happen. So here I am, hand digging this entire area. It goes all the way back to the stump there. It goes all the way to my rose campion rose. I don't remember which way to say it, but there you go. I've got, I don't know how many daylilies in there. I don't know, a few. And the idea was that I spread them all out so that they'd fill in over the years. But right now, that area right there is all I have left to pull the grass and the clover out. I'm taking a break right now because it's a lot of work. I'm constantly crouching, so the underside of my thighs, y'all that know muscles may know, the underside of my thighs hurt a lot because I'm constantly crouching and up and down, picking up the grass. And my shoulders hurt, and my arms hurt from that stupid pick thing that I'm using. But you know what? It feels good. Okay, so here's a close-up of what I've been doing. See all that grass and clover? That is what I'm digging out. It's Kitty. And I'm just using that sucker right there to do it. And it's a lot of work, y'all. I'm just throwing all my dirt over there and whoo-wee, you know? It's fun. But the daylilies are doing all right. I gotta hit them with water. Here soon because this poor dirt is pretty dry. These I put in the ground yesterday. And these came from Teresa's garden, my mother's garden. And they are super unhappy. These are angel trumpets. Unfortunately, I had to pack them in my bag and check them in my checked luggage. And they didn't like that too much. I kept them wet the whole time, but they still went into shock. So I have a feeling I'm obviously going to lose that growth that's already there. But I'm hoping if I keep the roots good and moist that I'll get some new growth coming up and I may get an angel trumpet this year from it. There's my little int man that my mama gave me. If you saw the photos from her garden, she has one in her garden as well. There's my rose campion. It has gone insane. Last year, these were just 3 plants, just like one of these. Just like this. There were 3 about this big. And now they're completely full. I've actually got some weigelia in here that's coming back as well, but I'm probably gonna have to move that because I think the rose campion's gonna smother it. But it's pretty. It looks nice with it, so I'm gonna see if it'll work. So yeah, that's what's going on. Had a great trip in Tennessee. My little sister graduated nursing school. She's a nurse, so that's pretty awesome. Go for her. That was woo. She wanted to do it and she did it. It was a good trip. It's hot down there. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not used to the humidity down there anymore. I never really was used to the humidity down there, but I really couldn't stand it this time. It was too much. I couldn't do it. And they were having blackberry winter, which means it wasn't even as hot as it normally is. But whatever. I'm happy to be back. Happy to get this all out. I've got probably another hour of digging. The man is currently taking back a piece of equipment that he used to dig out where he's gonna put the border. And he'll be back and start laying my border, so I gotta get all this dug out. Well, it's work, y'all. It's work. But you know, if I don't do it, it's gonna look like poop. So don't want the yard to look like poop, do we? No. So I'll just give you a quick look at a couple things that I want to show off. Please forgive my garden area. I need to weed eat it, but I plugged the battery in for the weed eater wrong yesterday, and I thought it was charging all day, and it wasn't. My husband was like, you have to push it in all the way. I thought I had, but apparently I hadn't. So anyhow, don't judge the tall grass. I know I need to weed eat it. Shh. There are my strawberries. You see how tall they're getting? It's crazy. I didn't think strawberries got that tall, but those are getting tall. And then over here, hi Kiki. Hi Mommy Cat, what you doing, baby? See, that line's quickly coming over here, so I gotta get back to work soon before that sun hits me. But anyhow, this is what I wanted to show off. This is my Victoria lilac. It's a Victoria ceanothus. California lilac is another name. And it is going, look at all the buds on it. I don't know if you can see them, but there are hundreds of bulb buds on this thing. And that's what they're all gonna look like. I'm super excited. This thing is so pretty. The ceanothus really attracts pollinators, like mad. So don't put it by your front door if you don't like walking by bees. But I have it over here, and I love it. Love it. My kitty loves it too. But yeah, I gotta get back to digging. Just wanted to do this real quick, and I'll probably edit it and post it tomorrow. So hopefully by the time y'all are seeing this, this is done, and I'll be shoveling compost in instead of digging. Fantastic Friday, fantastic Saturday. Have a lovely weekend. Buy some sunscreen, drink some water.